So as you begin this morning, just start breathing. This is our favorite thing to do, conscious breathing. And we're working on staying balanced during times of change, staying balanced when the outside energy is swirling around and maybe knocking you a little bit off your center, which we're in a constant motion. Our world is in constant motion. Even if we stay centered and we're very still, the motion goes on around us. And so what we really try to work on is staying so centered that we understand our motion, how we move through the world, and in understanding our own motion, we can see the motion of the world outside of us, we can see what's coming towards us, we can see the experiences coming our way, and we can learn from a centered, balanced place to move or navigate the shifts and the energies around us in a way that continuously keeps us balanced, stable, and fully connected, grounded to the new healed whole Mother Earth. So this is Thursday. We started these calls on Monday, so this is actually our fourth day, even though I got a little confused yesterday with the time. Yesterday we talked a lot about flow and grace, two energies of the divine feminine, and I spoke about the fact that I visualize flow and grace as divine goddess being, divine feminine beings that are allies in my walk through life. And so as you begin to breathe today, and hopefully you've been breathing since we started, straightening your spine, opening your chest, opening your lungs, breathing in and breathing out. And so Samavriti, it's just a Sanskrit term, it basically means a balanced breath. And this week, on these 4 days, we've been working on that balanced breath. And that's equalizing the breath that you draw into your body on your inhale and equalizing the breath that you release from your body on the exhale. So breathing in, breathing out. There's a little pause between the inhale and the exhale. And you can begin to calm your mind and use your mind to focus on your breath, focus on that count. So your mind actually starts to shape your breath. But after a while, your breath automatically moves in the way that you've shaped it, and then the breath begins to shape your mind. Basically what that means is it calms it down. It lets you focus instead of your mind being monkey mind scattered all around here and there. So we always start with conscious breathing, and I think conscious breathing is one of the greatest tools that we have right now in keeping ourselves balanced, in keeping ourselves self-aware, and keeping our lungs strong on a physical level. Really breathing with all of your lungs. Conscious breathing is a real movement into using all of your lung power, using your diaphragm. So it's diaphragmatic breath. You're straight. You're filling your abdomen, that's working the diaphragm, that muscle, which works your lungs a little bit more. And right now, that's a really good thing to be doing every day with washing your hands and the other mindful things that you're doing to keep the virus down. You also can strengthen your lungs. So breathing in and out, continue to breathe. So we talked about flow and grace, these two energies of the divine feminine. And we talked about the fact that the last 40, 30, 50 years or so, we've been moving into a new energy. There was a lot of talk back in the 80s about a polar shift coming, and I'm sure that's been up more and more since we've had the melting and the change in our weather patterns, which is changing the ice caps. And one of the things that Spirit had told me in the very beginning when I was waking up is that it's a polarity shift, not a polar shift. It's a polarity shift from matter world to spirit. It's a polarity shift from materialism to being more spiritually aware and connected people as a race, as a group. And that was, for me, to hear that message was over 35 years ago. And I've been watching how in the material world there has been a huge shift in consciousness. People want to live simpler lives. People want to be more compassionate and aware of one another. Yes, we still see materialism at its worst. We still see greed. We still see a lot of those different we're back. We still see those things going on. We still see that. And we need to look at the compassionate changes. We need to look inward. We need to look at spirit. We need to look at our spiritual connection. And I think that is one of the gifts that this virus is bringing all over the world. We're connected to something. We're working on staying healthy, whole. We're working on wellness. And that's connecting us. And it's invisible. We can't see it. So guess what? Your spiritual connection is also invisible. You can't see it, but you can become aware of it. You can be filled with it. You can feel your hearts opening, and you can feel your hearts connecting to all the other open hearts in the world. And I don't know, there's maybe 30 or 40 of us doing this right now, but there's groups of 30, 40, 50 all around the world doing different meditations, different prayer circles, chanting, focusing on that connection. And so we plug into the greater connection, the higher connection. We plug into the opening with grace and with flow. Those energies are with us. So my little brain likes to see them as two beings, like I said, two lovely goddess beings that are there to support me. And if I feel grace and flow supporting me, and all of us feel grace and flow supporting ourselves, then that multiplies. You know, two or more gathered in the name of Spirit, Spirit is present. Breathing in, breathing out. That's a very old truth, and it's a very profound and true truth. Breathing in, breathing out. So specifically over these 6 days that we're joining together, we're focusing on another invisible energy that we all have, and that invisible energy is the energy of our chakras. And so I'm asking you to imagine your chakras, your root, your belly, that's at the belly area around the navel, your solar plexus, that's above the navel about an inch and coming up to the bottom of your rib cage, your heart, that's in the heart center, your throat, that's obviously in the throat center, the third eye, the brow center, and the crown above the head. So we're using the power of visualization, which is another tool that we have, like the breath, like prayer, like chanting, like meditation. It's another tool we have that we can all use, and the power of the breath and the visualization of the color vibration of each chakra helps us align them every day. So in a sense, it's like when you get up, if any of you exercise or do yoga or wash your face or brush your teeth, you know, these are things that you do and practice every day. And after a while, the practice becomes really unconscious. You know, you get up, you wash your face, you brush your teeth, you don't really think about it. You do it. And so getting up and running through your chakras is another thing that if you practice it, you can do it every day. And rebalancing your chakras, in a sense, is just like washing your face. You know, if you go out into the city and you're walking through and you come home, you feel gritty and dirty, or you go to a place where people have been smoking or there's been a lot of people around, you want to wash your face, you want to wash your hair. You recognize that it picks up energy and debris and stuff. And they're even talking now about how the virus can be on your hair or your clothing, so you should shower after you're out in a public place. And, you know, this is the same kind of mindfulness or awareness that you have for your unseen bodies, your mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, psychic. They're all connected by these energy centers that are in your body. And in fact, if you want to go deeper into learning about chakras, it's a Sanskrit word, it means wheel. And basically they look like spinning wheels in the body when you can see them with a clairvoyant sight, which I have seen them and didn't understand them at first. I'd see these spinning circles around people. But the point is that if you keep them moving at their peak level, at their best performance level, just like to keep if you're a runner or an athlete or a yoga person, you've got to keep your practice to keep yourself at a peak performance level. So it's the same thing. It's a tiny exercise that you can do between the time that you are walking from your bedroom to go to your bathroom to brush your teeth. You can start to breathe consciously. You can visualize your chakras, visualize the color. You can make sounds with them. You can visualize them lining up like pearls on a string, straight from the crown, all the way down to the root at the tailbone. So we've been doing together the chakra exercise. It's strengthening to do it with others, just as it's strengthening you to do it yourself. It's also strengthening to kind of gather and do it together, which is why we're doing it. So breathing in, breathing out. You also have an aura that's unseen, although a lot of times we'll talk about specific people having a powerful aura. Sometimes you see a spiritual teacher, a guru, a rabbi, a priest, an entertainer, oftentimes an entertainer. You'll feel their presence, you'll feel their large aura. And in fact, the very first aura I saw was around a reggae singer in a concert, Jimmy Cliff. He was doing a concert, singing, whatever, and all of a sudden I saw the energy field around him. And that was around the time back in the early 80s when I became aware of such a thing called an aura or such a thing called a chakra. So I began to notice them. And in a sense, these unseen things can come into your awareness, the consciousness of your third eye, once you activate them and keep them balanced and practice working with aligning that energy field, aligning those chakras. So keeping your body straight, you begin the breathing again. That's Samavriti. Hopefully for the last few minutes you've been doing it, and you draw the breath in and you release the breath. So there's an inhale and an exhale. Good. Start, you can close your eyes and start to imagine around your body in your auric field a red mist, just all around your body, below your feet, above your head, to the right side, the left side, in front of the body, behind the body. Breathing in, breathing out. And there's a sound associated, a tone, so tone vibration sounds very helpful in keeping your balance. And the sound that is connected to the lower chakra is a very deep Om. So the sound of Om. We're breathing in with the power of our breath and the sound of our voice. We're going to resonate, clear any debris off that chakra, any worry. It's the root chakra. It deals with your survival instincts and your fears, stuff like that. So we want to keep that sharp, balanced, and we want to balance with all the others so that they're in balance and one isn't taking over and being, stronger than the other. So breathing in, surround the body in the red mist. Drawing the breath in, we'll tone out twice. Ready? And again, red. Continuing to breathe, feeling the red mist swirling around your root chakra, vibrating and strong. Begin to see the red pulling in the orange mist. And the red and the orange mist is flowing through your auric field, in front of the body, behind the body, to the right of the body, the left of the body, on top and below. Just really visualize that swirling around you. Red and orange ribbons of light. Begin to focus on the orange. Think of the orange fruit, the papayas, the inside of a seashell, a beautiful sunset. I saw orange streaks in the sky last night and really focused on my second chakra. Your creative center, it's down there, a little bit around the navel area and the lower back. So it's a very important chakra to help you feel supported emotionally, to get your creative juices flowing, to let your inner child feel the joy of expressing itself in the world. So breathing in the orange mist, surrounding the body now with the orange mist. The sound associated is a medium tone, and we'll tone it 2 times. Focus. Ready? Are your shoulders relaxed? Do you feel relaxed? Are your feet relaxed on the earth? Flat? Are your arms loose? Your hands, palms turned up in your lap to receive? Just check your body. Continuing to breathe, drawing that orange and red light through. Begin to see the yellow. The ribbon of light is red, orange, yellow now, and the yellow energy, draw it in. Fill your aura with the yellow of the earth's sun, the yellow of flowers in the spring, tulips, buttercups, daisies, dandelions, breathing in. Yellow roses, breathing out, just yellow, yellow, breathing that yellow in. This is your solar plexus. It's above the navel and coming up to the bottom of your little rib cage area there, swirling around, through the kidneys. All your powerful organs are in the solar plexus. And so we want to keep your body straight. We want to breathe into that area, and you're going to surround the body in the yellow mist. You're going to bring it in with your breath, the power of your breath and the power of your voice. You're going to align that chakra, and that's a higher toned Om. So drawing the breath in. Yellow, power of the sun, warmth, breathe it in. Breathing in and out, let your body settle and feel the difference with these lower three chakras revitalized, infused with energy and power. Take a moment to just let it run through your body to the places that maybe feel weaker or tired or not supported. Red, orange, yellow, rainbow light. And the ribbon of light moving through your aura pulls in the green energy associated, the green vibration with healing, with the heart. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. The color of the heart is green, the sound is ah, and we'll do that again 2, 3, or 4 times at your own rate. Breathing in the green, open the heart, shine it out on your outer breath with your sound. Ah. 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 Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Let your body settle. Feel the energy, the rainbow ribbons of light curving through your aura, in the center of your body, through your chakras, red, orange, yellow, green, moving up on that string of pearls to your throat chakra. This is at your throat, base of your throat, back of your neck area, and this is a will center, a communication center. It's where we blurt things out, it's where we communicate, it's where we talk, it's how we express. And breathing in and out today, make an intention, set an intention to express love and beauty in the world. Breathing in and out, feeling that green heart shining out into the world on the outward breath. Shine your heart out. Breathing in, breathing out. The color associated with the throat chakra is a sky blue, Mary's mantle blue, light, bright blue, can go to a lapis or a cobalt. It's just bright and blue and clear like the sky on a sunny, cloudless day. Breathing in and out, the sound of the throat, not as pretty as the tones or the ahs. It's a release sound. I like to lean over to my right or left or just lean down. The Mother Earth opens up a hole to drop in your struggles, your fears, your angers, and they change, they transmutate there. So breathing in the blue, releasing with sound from the throat. Let yourself do that as long as you need. Come back to center. Feel the energy shift in your body, the changes, releasing dis-ease and stress and discomfort. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. The blue just rises on top of the green, on top of the yellow, on top of the orange, on top of the red, and they swirl through your auric field. Breathe them in. Coming up to the third eye, which is a mixture of blue and violet, it's the indigo, very deep color, the color vibration of the Archangel Michael, the indigo, color of truth. Breathing in, breathing out, the indigo, the color vibration of your third eye, brow chakra up there above the physical eyebrows in the center of the head right there, and then it kind of comes on a slant down through your brain and your pineal gland, comes down to your to the back of your skull there. There's a divot in the back of your skull where the neck kind of connects to the skull, and then this angular chakra, just spin it in the back, the front, all through your head, spinning it with the power of your vision, and with the power of your vision and the power of your breath, you're going to breathe in that indigo through that chakra, through your aura. You're going to tone it out. The tone of the third eye is a high-pitched E. So you string E together, like E, 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 E. And we'll do that twice. Begin to feel the indigo ray asking. You can call on Michael the Archangel if you want. He's the Lord of that ray. You can ask for greater truth. You can ask for the sword of light and truth while you're breathing in and spinning that chakra with the sound, the power of your breath and the sound of your voice. Ready? Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Calmly, just with your eyes closed, feel your body. Let your consciousness and your inner eyes rove up and down that chakra alignment, all lined up on top of each other, radiant, radiating out red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo. Let yourself bathe in this rainbow ray, drawing the breath in, drawing the breath out, breathing in, breathing out. And the color of the crown is kind of up there above your head. I always imagine I have a frisbee just balancing on the energy of my crown chakra. I can feel the energy running through my body, and the crown is like a fountain, and so that frisbee's bouncing on top of the fountain. You know, if you ever looked at a water fountain, big fountain out in the middle of a park or something, and you threw a ping pong ball in it, it would be bouncing up and down with the power of that pumping energy from the water. And so as your breath and your energy field is pumping through your chakras, these rainbow colors of light, through your directives, through your visualization, you imagine you have a little frisbee up there, and you're just going to bounce it all the way through the ceiling, out into the universe, through the sky of California. That's where I'm sitting, all the way up to the highest possible source I can reach. And then as the outward breath and the tone just tones down, I bathe in the shower that I receive from Spirit with that amethyst violet energy, purple energy just pouring down, mixed with the bright white light of Spirit. Breathing in, breathing out. This tone is a wah, wah, and you just go from wah, low, to higher and higher to the highest you can go. Wah, 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 like that. And we'll do it twice. Ready? Purple. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Holding the palms up. Be still and quiet. Feel the energy showering down upon you, your aura filling, the rainbow ribbons of light, the energy of spirit. Just bathe in this a moment, strengthening our auric field, strengthening our chakras, thereby strengthening our physical body and our glands. By the way, all the chakras connect to a glandular system in the physical body, so they are connected. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Kind of a habit with me whenever I get together with a group of people, a circle. I like to consciously breathe with them, maybe tone once or twice. The power of gathering together and the power of energy exchange together, all focused on this kind of energy, like I said, and like it's been said through the ages, you gather two or more together in the name of spirit, in the name of spiritual energy, and spirit is present. It's materially present with you. And I think even though we're coming through phone lines and coming through this vehicle of Facebook, wherever we're sitting in Chicago or New York or California, we feel the connection. We are connected. So I have gratitude for that. I have gratitude for all of you, and I have gratitude for these vehicles that we can use. It's our choice how we use them. We can get on the media every day and start reading about the coronavirus, or we can take some time, and one of my strong suggestions is that you don't turn on the news without meditating first, without aligning your chakras, without opening yourself up to spirit, at least for 20 minutes. So I will see you tomorrow, 8:45 Pacific, 11:45 Eastern, either on the phone lines or on Facebook. And the Facebook one stays up if you want to go back to the Facebook Wisdom Word page and re-listen to it. I think today's is going to be a little bumpy because I phased out, but the energy is still there, the intent is there. Love and blessings, grace and flow. Have a wonderful day.